Hey yo, what's up, y'all? This is Enter United. I'm back at it with another video, y'all. Hey man, today we had the first game of the World Cup. Were y'all excited? I was excited. I ain't even gonna lie. I felt like a little kid. I was watching Morgan Freeman up there with a legless dude, holding hands and shit and stuff. I mean, it was pretty crazy for a while. I'm not gonna lie. They had a K-pop dude up there singing and stuff, doing his thing, looking like, honestly, right there, it looked like Michael Jackson and Thriller and stuff. So, hey man, it was kind of crazy. But I think the real question is, how do y'all feel about Qatar in 2022? How did y'all feel about when y'all was watching the opening ceremony, this first game? What did y'all feel about Qatar in 2022? Because there's a lot of propaganda going around. I think there's this message that's trying to get played out, that's like, hey, don't talk about, all the problems surrounding Qatar. Just like look at the glitz and the glamour. Let's not focus on the fact that, you know, there's all these problems that have been associated with Qatar, such as the many human rights violations, and it's sort of, at least the argument I've seen on Twitter has been to mostly just say like, well, wait a second, the West did stuff wrong too, so let's not focus on stuff that happened, that maybe Qatar did. When in reality, I think you can criticize both. I'm not going to get into politics. If you want my take on that stuff, you can look at my Twitter at InterUnited. But at the end of the day, I just want to like leave this as a little message here before I get into the nitty gritty. Please, 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 do not fall victim to any propaganda by any of these nations. Period. If this was the U.S. World Cup and the U.S. was trying to say, "Oh, we're the perfect, most greatest nation ever," I would hope y'all wouldn't fall victim to that. So please don't fall victim to this, to what Qatar is trying to put out there. Okay, just because y'all want to say, and I get it, America's done a lot of bad stuff. Y'all want to say the West is bad, America's bad. That's fine. That's all good, because maybe some people don't know that. Although I think most people do, but that's besides the point. But the whole like Qatar is all holy moly is if you don't like this Qatar World Cup, you're somehow like an Islamophobe. Is like, that's insane, bro, and like that needs to stop. Okay, so I don't know. That's just my opinion on that. But let's get into it, man. Enough of that talk about it. Let's just get right into it. So this first game, man, Qatar got smacked, man. Qatar got smacked. They really got like smacked. Like like what Jake Paul does to old black UFC players. Like they really got like hit like in the face, bro. Yo, my man Valencia, he was on one. In I believe this man right here, I believe his name is Plata. He played in Liga Nos. I know him because I'm pretty sure he used to play for Sporting CP, or maybe he still plays for Sporting CP. But I remember watching him in Champions League and being like, "Yo, this kid's gonna be something special. He's looking real special for Ecuador right now." They also got, I believe it was Calcedo, or I'm probably mispronouncing that. I apologize, but they got this young dude right here. They got some players now. I told y'all, do not underrate Ecuador. And I'm gonna get into this bracket, by the way, real quick. But I told y'all, do not underrate them. But man, Qatar, man, they ain't really show up. Their goalkeeper was kind of MIA. Their goalkeeper was very, very MIA. He already got enough abuse online, so I'm not gonna talk about that goalkeeper. But speaking of MIA, I thought this was kind of interesting. This dude Valencia, right, allegedly faked an injury during qualifiers to avoid police during a World Cup, like qualifying event. Watch this, y'all. Ain't this crazy? Have y'all ever seen something like this, man? I'm gonna turn off the audio because I don't know if it's echoing, but bruh, these are cops. What you see down there, these are all police officers chasing him after he allegedly faked an injury and he was being carted off. There's police officers. You can see them chasing the cart. Allegedly, this was all over a child support incident, and people are saying he took custody back of the kid and that the wife was crazy, yada yada yada. Look, man, I'm not gonna get into all deep into that, but that sounds crazy, man. This whole Valencia story is crazy, and to escape the police for the qualifier and score the first two goals of the World Cup, that is just insane and legendary. Honestly, Valencia, just legendary stuff right there. But let's get into this bracket. No further ado. Round of 16. Okay. Mind you, these are all the picks from my last video. If you want to see how I came to the decision of these picks, I went over it super quickly, but I still got into it. Um, if y'all want to see that again, check that last video. But now I'm gonna get into these picks. All right. So real quickly, I'm gonna take Netherlands over Iran, obviously, for obvious reasons. Don't even ask. Okay. I'm gonna take excuse me. I'm gonna take Argentina over Denmark. Yeah. More so questioning this one. I'm gonna go. My heart says Belgium. My mind says Spain. I'm going Brazil. England versus Senegal. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I really want to say Senegal, and Senegal might upset them, but at the end of the day, I think England just have too much talent. France and Mexico is going to be a tough one because France obviously have a lot of players out, but I'm taking France. Croatia versus Germany. I'm gonna go with Croatia because Germany hasn't looked good recently in World Cups. Portugal versus Serbia. That's gonna tick a lot of people off. I honestly, I maybe just want to see Croatia versus Serbia. I want a war. Give me a war. Netherlands versus Argentina. Yeah, Argentina, obviously. I'm I'm sorry. Maybe some of these I should get into a little bit more detail into, but I'm trying to make this video a little bit quicker. I know I've been talking a lot, so I want to just get down again to the nitty gritty. England versus France is actually really tough, so we're gonna get to that one next. Croatia versus Serbia. If it really came down to Croatia Serbia, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay, that's just my opinion. All right. Okay. England versus France. France is gonna be very injured. Right? They're already down to like third string. Uh, third string for France standards is probably first string for a lot of other nationalities, but these are players that have played together. A lot of these bench players, they play together. So I think what's his name, Tuamini or something like that, is starting for Real Madrid right now. I mean, a lot of these players, these are not bad players uh, playing for this French squad. So look, man, I'm gonna have to go with France, even without Nkuku, without Benzema, all that. They got guys like shoot, they got a lot of good guys on their team. Okay, I'm forgetting names, but they have a lot of good guys. Argentina versus Brazil is like impossible. I'm gonna go Argentina because I'm a little bit biased. I like Lautaro Martinez. I like Meji. Um, but this happened before, by the way. If y'all do not know, this happened before in their qualifiers, Argentina versus Brazil. For those of y'all who don't follow soccer, and Argentina won. So I'm gonna take Argentina again. France versus Croatia, of course. This was the last World Cup, taking the same winners as last time. Argentina versus France, not even thinking about it. Not even thinking about it. All right, so that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not picking scores. That's pointless at this stage because we don't even know if this is what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's just my prediction so far. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, please. And yeah, I'll be back at it with more content. Um, yeah, man. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be back with some more bi-weekly updates and bi-weekly videos.